cops are here, so it's really nothing to worry about. Policía Nacional Civil. Ay.
en El Salvador y padrinos musicales de Batanecos All Stars. Con ustedes, los embajadores de la salsa centroamericana, SALSALVADOR All Stars.
San Salvador, un saludito para mi amiga Alexis, que nos visita desde Chicago. Saluditos, saluditos, soy un valiente deseo divino de hacerte mía, mas me destruye la incertidumbre que estoy pasando. Es de la nieve cruel de los años mi cuerpo enfría y se me agota ya la paciencia por ti esperando. Y se me agota ya la paciencia por ti esperando. Que a besos yo te levante a rayar el día y que mi vida perdure siempre al llegar la noche. Y cuando venga la aurora llena de goce, se fundan en una sola tu alma y la mía. Que adentro de los ojos el día nos sorprenda, corazón. La noche sea tan solo solos tú y yo, se fundan en una sola tu alma y la mía. Suena. Tómate tu tiempo para San Salvador. Cuando venga la aurora llena de goce, se fundan en una sola tu alma y la mía. Que a veces de ojos el día nos sorprenda, porque siempre llegará la noche tan solo y cuando venga la aurora llena de goce, solos tú y yo se fundan en una sola tu alma y la mía. Se fundan en una sola tu alma y la mía. Soñando contigo, queriendo que se cumpla nuestro idilio.
I'm sitting here half deaf from coming out of the club, but it's past midnight, like close to 1 in San Salvador, El Salvador. I don't feel unsafe. There's guards everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but at each establishment. You wouldn't be able to tell if this was Miami, Hawaii, Los Angeles, but no. sand is hot as hell, but I got my sandals on. I'm gonna go walking a little bit, but we are in Costa del Sol, El Salvador. You gotta roll your R's, y'all. Windy today, but as usual, it's hot as fuck. I'm gonna take off my sandals here. I'm gonna walk in the water a little bit. Damn, this sand is hot. Let me get to the cooler sand. Holy shit. Holy shit. This sand is hot like a motherfucker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, now it's getting better. It's getting cooler now. This is a very nice place. It's fucking paradise. You got seashells right underneath the sand here, all over the place, really. See how cold this water is. Should be just fine. Dude, like, I'm from Chicago and Lake Michigan is like forever cold, and this water is totally like warm, lukewarm, I guess. I don't know. It's the Pacific Ocean, so obviously it's salty and shit. Oh, let me get a little bit higher. I don't want to splash on my camera here. Look at how pretty all these places are, y'all. This is fucking paradise. What the hell am I wasting my time in Chicago for? Just because it's Chicago and it's prestigious or whatever? Shit, it's more dangerous over there than it is here. They got a president here that don't take shit. He locked up the vast majority of the gang members. They built a mega prison. All the gang members that are around here are now like incognito, pretty much. What a great place to live. If you make median income salary in the United States, you could live pretty much like a king here. I'm not gonna say you're ultra rich here, but you can definitely buy yourself a home. All the girls are gonna swoon for you because you make more money pretty much than everybody else here. Why would you waste your time there? Ooh, that water almost knocked me over. Can't have that happen here. Got the GoPro. Look at how beautiful all these places are. Honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell if you were in Miami or El Salvador. And I only compare it to Miami because I've been there a few times for work, for video production. I've been to LA a couple times, but it was just for work, so I didn't really get to see shit. And the only time I went out was at night to eat. They told me in my video production job, oh, you're gonna be traveling to Las Vegas, LA, Florida, and all of that was true, but they didn't tell me I'd barely get to see anything because I was working the whole time. You guys who make median income, don't struggle like a fool in the United States. Get yourself some IT certifications, and try to work abroad. Here in El Salvador, the legal tender here is Bitcoin and US dollar. Your US dollar goes a long way here. You can buy yourself, if you're just by yourself, 100 US dollars should give you about 2 weeks of groceries, if not at least a week. Whereas in the United States, it's 3-4 days and you're out of food. 3 dinners in 3 nights in a row is already $100. Improve the quality of your life. Like, I realized being here, the girls are cool as fuck. All you gotta do is just talk to them. Ow! I think I stepped on a seashell. And they're cool, they'll talk right back to you. if you're a person that takes care of an elderly family member, like a parent or a grandparent, and you struggle for dates, you struggle to keep women, well, guess what, you guys? Here, vast majority of the girls take care of older parents or grandparents. That's normal here. If you tell a girl, hey, I take care of my mom, she lives with me. In America, they run away. You tell that girl here, they think you're a great guy. Good guys don't finish last here. Let me just put it that way. You got a good heart, a good soul, you work hard, you actually care about the people in your life. That goes a long way here. Whereas in the United States, all you are is a magnet for weasels. Pay my bills, pay for my kids, pay for my stupid ideas that'll only just cost you money. Now, I'm not saying that's every woman in the United States, but I guarantee you that's the vast majority of the women in the big cities. That's what I've learned. Look at these beautiful waves. Look at these big, beautiful waves. Water is like kind of warm, lukewarm. I'm sure if I went in a little bit deeper, it'll get a little bit cooler, but not by much. And like I said before, the president here, he doesn't play. He locked up a ton of gangbangers, and they're still looking for more to lock up. When I was walking around in basically the downtown area of the capital, everywhere I walked, there were coppers, there were military, and everybody was armed with freaking machine guns. I didn't feel unsafe at all. And in the rural areas, they've got security guards. They're usually armed with shotguns. I mean, there's a lot of armed people here, but they're here to protect you. I don't feel unsafe. I walked around at night. There's not that much illumination in certain parts at night, but I never felt unsafe. I think you guys who follow me on this channel, I think in 2-3 years from now, I might be living here permanently. Wouldn't you want to live here permanently? It's freaking paradise. Right now I'm in Costa del Sol, like I said before. There's another beach called El Junco and another one called Surf City. For those of you who are surfers, the waves don't seem too big here like they were where I was yesterday. I'm sure you can surf those waves. What I'm saying, guys, is just don't become stagnant in life and become frustrated. There are options. There are options everywhere. You got a fucked up job and you don't like it, you have the option to find another one. I mean, I get it that you need the job right now because you got bills to pay and shit, but like, as soon as you find a new one, jump ship. Hey, your company isn't loyal to you. As soon as Big Shirley complains about you to HR, guess what? You're fired. They don't care how good a job you did. And I highly advise those of you who work in the office settings like I do to avoid going out with your coworkers at all costs. Don't get a girlfriend, because as soon as it goes bad, she gets butthurt and she reports your ass to HR. You gotta go look for a new job. I'm just walking this beach though, trying to get some sun on my pale ass skin so I don't look like a damn vampire all the time. I've been here for almost a week and my face is starting to peel. And I was supposed to go to the clubs later on tonight, but I'm not sure that I want to. My face is peeling. I'm shedding skin like a reptile. Look at that, you guys. How the hell is this not paradise? No, guys, I'm glad to be here. I feel like I had some sort of epiphany, some awakening, reborn, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I realized I don't have to deal with a lot of shit that I deal with back home. I realized that the women that I'm used to going out with are worthless and not worth my time. They're definitely not worth being my girlfriend or wife or mother of my kids. A few years from now, they'll just change their mind and divorce my ass and steal from me. And the courts will surely help them. And since I've got a lot of firearms, as you've seen in this channel, all the girl has to tell the judge is, he's got guns. I'm afraid for my life. Help me. And without any evidence whatsoever, a judge will sign court orders on her behalf to fuck you over. Fuck over your name, steal your money. I know a lot of you guys in America are frustrated in life, but it doesn't have to be that way. Like I said, the girls here are really awesome. They're receptive to being talked to. They're not going to be stuck up and shit. They're certainly not even going to ask you what you do and how much you make like they do in the United States. Next time a girl in the United States asks you, how much do you make? Ask them how much their credit score is. What is the number of their credit score? It's probably shit. Do you really want a woman like that in your house? You guys can't even get a house because of her fucking credit? Dude, out here, it's a much simpler life. The food is fresh, straight out of the sea. If you want seafood, they have their own farms with cattle for slaughter and pigs and stuff. Chicken is the biggest thing here. They love chicken here. The fruit grows everywhere. You can pick it off the tree for free. Bananas, mangoes, coconuts, limes, lemons, pineapple, all fresh, no pesticides. I'm sure if somebody from Hawaii were here right now, they wouldn't see the difference, other than everything's much cheaper. And again, I want to reiterate the point that everybody here is either on dollar or Bitcoin. And if I remember correctly as well, I think 3 Bitcoins can get you a residency here. So whatever the going rate for a Bitcoin is today, you just need like 3 of them. They encourage people who are entrepreneurs here. They want you to start businesses here. Look at all this. It's beautiful. And like I said, median income in the United States, you can live fantastically here. It doesn't make you rich here, but you're definitely in the upper middle class portion. You can buy yourself a sweet ass house in a sweet neighborhood. It's guarded with armed security. It's fenced in. The only real thing you got to deal with are drunk assholes. I mean, there are homeless people here begging, but I mean, how is that any different than like Chicago, New York, or LA or whatever? price of living here is definitely a lot lower. You could probably think of like 40 to 30% lower than what you would pay in the United States. I was literally walking around this area dressed up like Goodfellas, suit and tie and all, and I never felt unsafe. This country, I think it takes maybe like 3-4 hours from its longest point to get from one side to the other. There's a lot of activities for you, those of you who like extreme sports or surfing. There are even gun ranges here, you guys. I think these things exist for folks from the United States. I found out that you can import your guns and your ammunition from the United States into El Salvador, but you have to go through a vetting process, obviously. Super clean record. No affiliation to any gang. Pay a fee. Pass a shooting range test, and you're all set. And the best part is, with these sort of licenses. Ooh, I just got wet. With these sort of licenses, you can get a job in security as well. Let me get away from the shore a little bit because I'm getting in too deep. And I got a GoPro. I look like I just pissed myself. Those of you who have IT skills, you'd be fantastic here. I highly recommend this country, El Salvador. People are super friendly. They say hello to you. Women are a little shy here, but as long as you talk to them, they'll talk right back to you. Just open your damn mouth. They're receptive to being flirted with. And especially if you're American, they're gonna love you even more. And girls here aren't necessarily all poor. A lot of them are educated too. They're just not as stuck up and uppity like the girls in America are. And that's not all of y'all. Oh, look at that big ass wave. Ooh-wee. But that's most of y'all. Most of y'all ain't worth a damn. I wouldn't waste my fucking time with you. I wouldn't spend a dime on you. You want to jump on my dick and have a great time? Good, I'm here. But anything after that, you're fucking worthless. You won't clean the house. You won't fucking cook. You want me to bring a babysitter for the kids. What the fuck kind of a wife are you? Look at this, look at this. There's another one. So the waves are starting to get bigger. They were smaller earlier. I think part of the problem with what we've got going on in the United States is a lot of men are frustrated. Even I am. I find myself getting into arguments with other guys all the fucking time in Chicago, in traffic, on public transportation. Everyone's got a fucking attitude problem, and I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna take it. If you want to be treated with respect, you should treat others with respect. You want to act like a cunt, you're gonna get smacked up like a slippery cunt. But I don't blame you guys, because y'all are frustrated, and I get you, because I'm in there too. You can't trust the police. You can't trust the court system to actually distribute justice. It's frustrating. The cost of living is going up. The pay is the same or worse. I'm telling you guys, research yourself. I'm not making any of this up. Median income is like 40, 50K, I think. You live fantastically here with that. Don't waste your time trying to kill yourself for women that ain't worth it. That'll rob you in the courtroom. Would you rather be in court fighting some lying evil woman? Or would you rather be here single and free, making your own money, living like a king? All you got to do is learn a little bit of Spanish. It ain't got to be perfect. And the other day I saw a report that the authorities and the government are afraid of guys like us, single, no kids. They see us as threats. So you know they're already looking to put your ass in prison. Use your body to cheat for cheap, dirt cheap labor. Your labor costs money, your time is money. Don't give it to the state, fuck them. Don't ever involve the state in your life. They're weasels too. They're just trying to fucking rob you. They send their goons to your house, kick down your fucking door, arrest you in front of your family, and then the media will play you up like some kind of criminal. Don't put up with that disrespect. Fuck them. Free yourself. Live like a king. Have space to maneuver in life. Like I said, you guys, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm gonna do my best to get the hell out of the United States of America. Let them tear themselves to pieces. That's not your problem. All you gotta do is skate by with a C, like a C average, like you would in school. Skate by with a C. Pay them their sales taxes, pay them their property taxes, pay them the state taxes, pay them the federal taxes. That's how you keep them from bothering you. And obviously, don't put your damn name in their courts. Do absolutely everything in your power to keep the state out of your life. Don't sign that marriage contract. And it sucks because there are good girls in the United States too. Really good ones that'll make worthy mothers and worthy wives that take care of your home, your kids, while you work like an animal for it. But good luck trying to find them. You won't find them in Chicago. Maybe a smaller town in America, but as soon as you bring that girl to a big city, oh snap. Her city friends will teach her how to be a fucking weasel. Basically, because a small percentage of women are actually worth a damn in the United States, you have to assume that every woman you're getting is crap and out to rob your ass. And until she can prove otherwise, don't waste your fucking time with her. Just use her like she would use you, for fun. and then move on to the next woman. Fuck them. I've been dating for as long as I can remember, and I never found anybody worthy of praise. I was even dumb enough to try to go out with a few girls that I grew up with, thinking it would be different. Thinking that, hey, you know, they know me, they know my family, they know we come from nothing, and everything we had to bust our ass for it like fucking animals. And they still want to rob you. They still want to throw their problems at you. They still want you to take care of the bastards that don't belong to you. Don't waste your fucking time. Your money and your time is precious. Enjoy it. And I don't care how many of you women and government officials get offended about what I say, because you know what I'm saying is true, and that's why you get offended. The state is trying to rob you of everything. And so are the women. So why waste your time? Look at this, you guys. If I told you I was in Hawaii or Miami, you guys wouldn't know the difference. But I am at Costa del Sol, El Salvador. Coast of the Sun, I think is what that translates to. What a pretty place, y'all. And I also forgot to tell you that the girls are leaving me blushing here. Like I said, I was walking around like I was a good fella with my suit and tie. I even had some lady's father tell me that he wished his daughter was still single because he would like to introduce me to her, because he's not happy at all with his son-in-law. I had another woman approach me trying to introduce me to her niece, and she's very beautiful, but she's also a college student, so that's a big F no on that. Sorry, y'all. Oof, let me move up closer to the shore. I'm getting all wet. But the other thing that I've noticed here is I'm not trying to offend anyone now, because I know how easily offended people are. There are a lot of whales here. And I'm not talking about in the sea. I'm talking about the women. It seems like once these ladies start dropping kids, they let go of themselves. But otherwise, as long as they're single and childless, dude, the girls here are freaking gorgeous. How is this place not paradise to you? Let me go return to where my family is at. I'm gonna go get my other camera just to get some panoramic views. I'm sitting here walking around with my GoPro, trying to get a suntan because I'm so damn pale. Tired of looking like a vampire. I want to brown up. Get closer to the shore here. Try not to get totally wet, because the car I'm sitting in does not belong to me, and I don't want to leave somebody's seat wet in their vehicle. Like I said, why waste your time with crap in the United States when you can come to paradise and live like a king? in comparison to the way you were living in the United States. What a goofball. I have my damn phone on me. My shorts are wet.